Well, Jonathan, it was a great first land show of 2020, and it started off fantastic with a guest that you brought to us, Mrs. Taylor Hatchett with Boozer Farms. She's also the president of the Alabama, was it Fruit and Vegetable Growers Association, and she was just a really interesting young female farmer, Auburn grad, and got a tremendous farm there in Chilton County.
Yeah, right there in Thorsby. Then we went over to Clay County, talked to our good friend Randall Upchurch. Just talked about how Poultry South was blessed with an amazing year this past year. They've really done a fantastic job helping people buy and sell poultry farms, and it's a privilege to have them on the Southeastern Land Group team for sure.
Yep, and then we had to get the Dove Daddy in to talk about the late duck report. Big Rick born down there in Greenville, Alabama, and Rick's always interesting to talk to about wing shooting.
Yeah, and then we talked to the big man Brian Watts, who's the president of our timber sales division. A lot of good things happening over in East Alabama and Lee County with timber markets and real estate markets, and then talked about this new pellet plant that's opening up in Demopolis. That's a big deal for West Alabama timberland owners.
And then we had to close out the show the way we try to most weeks. The first show of the year with the wild man Tim Baker. He had a great report about the deer rut up in North Alabama. Deer rutting hard, some big bucks being killed. We talked about duck hunting and also the tremendous movement in the real estate market in the Tennessee Valley. Great first show of the year. Appreciate y'all listening to this preview, and hope you'll listen to the rest of the show on the podcast. And thanks for listening to the Land Show with Dave and Johnny.